Hello, greetings. I am back. Was not expecting to be back so soon, but after I filmed my last video yesterday, I received a package. A wonderful package. A package from Etchr, and I believe this is the 12 days of Christmas. So I have to open this. I just can't wait. So I'm back to film so you can see what surprises await. I don't think I'm going to do this each day. I'm going to go ahead and just probably open them all in once. Let's see how it goes. So first I'm going to unpack this. I mean, Etchr always has such lovely items. Very high quality. So I get very tempted. So I think this is the 12 days of Christmas. I don't know. We'll find out. Since we only have a few more days to Christmas. Today is December 22nd, so obviously it's just 3 days away. And so, but I think this counts Christmas all the way to January 6th. I know in Spain, they celebrate the Three Kings on the 6th of January, and that's when they actually really do their gifts. And I think a lot of other traditions do that as well. It's called the Three Kings Day, because that's when, you know, according to the stories, that's when the three kings came bearing gifts to the baby Jesus. And that's it. That is the story. Oh, goodness me. The story of Christmas. Well, in the Christian, sorry, in the Christian tradition, and not everyone that is going to watch me is necessarily Christian or celebrates Christian holidays. We will have hopefully a wide variety of people in my audience. Includes, and I think, was it yesterday or today? Last day of Hanukkah, so we'll have people of the Jewish tradition, people of the Islamic tradition, people of the Buddhist tradition, of the Wiccan tradition, of all the wonderful things, or of no tradition at all. Just, we are welcome all people of all faiths, colors, religions, and so on and so forth. But in the meantime, we're celebrating Christmas this week. And this is the 12 Days of Christmas Advent Calendar. And I wonder what day it's really supposed to, should I have started opening this? I didn't get it until, I think it was yesterday, was it yesterday or Saturday? I'd be surprised if, I don't know if they delivered anything on Sunday, but sometimes they do this time of year. All right, ta-da, drum roll please. Ta-da, let's see what's in here. It says glasses. Okay. I mean, this is very pretty, and it's a very nice high quality box. I love it. Very nice so far. Etchr Lab. And let me double check and make sure this is in the view of the camera. I'd hate to be filming and then things be out of camera view. I hate when that happens. Okay, so dear artist, this little box was made to bring you joy and spark new ideas. From 25 December to 5 January, you'll uncover 12 hidden treasures. Open them daily or all at once. There's no wrong way to explore the magic. Most of all, remember that what you create truly matters. Thank you for letting us be a part of your journey. Happy holidays, the Etchr team. Should I do this daily? This is oh so cute. Look how pretty this is. Well, that means you start opening it on Christmas Day till the 6th. Don't know. Because I'm not going to film it every day. I think I'm going to keep this a surprise because that's the joy of it. So that's just a sneak peek of this Etchr Lab 12 Days of Christmas Advent Calendar. I think once I open all of the days, I will go through and show you what was in here. I think that's how I'm going to do this. But since I'm on camera and filming, and I have some watercolors here, maybe I'll just do a little painting. How about that? How about we do a little bit of artwork? And do something for the holidays, I guess. This would be interesting because I'm not following any patterns. I'm not looking at any pictures. So this is going to be truly just, see, sometimes I have things around here that kind of giving me an idea and inspiration. But I don't think I'm even going to do a sketch. Yeah. So let's do some Christmas ornaments, I guess. How about that? Let me see. I will get a palette out. I think I'm going to go ahead and use my beautiful deep light colors. Here they are. So I won't need this. And yes, I have so many beautiful colors. Look here. Ta-da! I have more actually. I do, because I recently bought the velvet palette. I have to find it. This was Decadent Pie. Oh, this would be a good one to do. This has some sparklies in it. Now I'm feeling conflicted. Did I? Blackberry. And this one is blueberry. Okay. Oh, no, I think I did it wrong. Yeah, I think I'll use this little palette I got from Amazon that is called Decadent Pies, and I think this will work well for, and if I want some other colors, I'll pull from one of my other palettes. So this has some sparklies. Okay, so got the white. I want to make sure these pistachio cream. Wait a minute, here we go. 1, 2, 3. Well, this got all jumbled up. I should have put some kind of a, I should have put down some magnets or sticky stuff. But since I didn't, okay, so then we've got banana cream and pecan, okay. Then we're gonna go down to peach cobbler, apple, pumpkin, key lime, blackberry, this little unknown palette to me is actually I have two. I have one that's like the woodlands and this one, and they're quite nice. So I'm gonna go ahead and use them. So I want to start with a tree stump. So let me start with some pumpkin here. Kind of a light pumpkin, like a tree branch. Add a little bit of pecan. I don't know if I should just use this palette or a different one too. Let's see. I think I'll use both. They're both from Prima Marketing Incorporated, which is an odd name. Woodlands. This is the Woodlands palette. And this is the Decadent Pies palette. So I think I'll use a little bit of both because I want some colors that are a little bit more for like grays and darker browns. So here's Bear. Let me do a little bit of Bear. A little bit of gray. No, that's not Greystone. That's blue. A little Greystone. Okay, so what I'm doing here is just putting something here so I can hang some ornaments from there. Try that. And I think I want some greenery coming down, and I'll use the deep moss. And this key lime, which is not really a lime color. It's actually a nice, a natural green. Normally, if I think of a lime color, it's going to be kind of bright. This one is not that. And a little bit more. So this is just experimenting and playing. I have nothing pre-planned in my head. I don't know if you're interested in just playing along in your sketchbooks and joining me in this little painting session. I have no idea how this is going to turn out at all. That's weird. It's a weird angle. I don't like it. Okay, this is, it's like it's in the wind or something. Something's blowing it kind of crooked. How's that? Okay, there's 2 of those. And now I'm going to put a string, and I want to see what color. I think I'm going to do it in this blackberry and gray, kind of mix them together. There's that. And I was going to do little circles with this little stencil, but I'm just going to wing it. So what will the first color be for my first ornament? I think I'm going to use this blueberry that has a kind of an iridescent glow to it. And just make a little ball here. I'm gonna mix a little bit of the blackberry in. Not a perfect circle, but it's okay. And there's this little gray I mixed here. So I will put some white highlights into that one when it dries. And now in the, hold on 1 second. I'm gonna use my little stick. Okay, next one is going to be oops, I don't want the brown, the gray and the blue. I'm not talking much. I usually don't talk when I'm painting because I'm not really doing a tutorial because there's nothing to really teach here. It's just painting. Maybe it's a relaxing painting session for you to watch. Let's see. And the next one I want to do, what color? I think I'm going to do guava meringue. Guava meringue, where are you? There you are. Oh, I hope this turns out okay. This one's kind of shimmery. I might need to darken it up a little bit with some apple. Yeah, it's going to be too dull. I'm going to add a little bit of this apple in here. Because I don't have a true red in this palette. Oh. Let's see. It's like foxberry. It's kind of a reddish color. That looks like a hanging carrot. Well, this could be something for the flora and fauna to munch on. It's not a, okay. And I'm gonna do definition in here. And this kind of ran a little outside the line. And we'll do another one over here. What shape? Okay, we'll do yellow or gold. Let's do gold. I have this little Etchr palette I have. Had some frosty colors. Oh yeah, this will be nice. I should have started with these colors. Let's do this little purple one. This isn't very pigmented. It looks a lot darker in the pan. Okay, let's see if I can add some highlight to this with some blue. Oh no, not good. I don't like that. Ooh, and that stains. Wow. Okay. Well, I guess I'm going to be mixing something interesting. Oh, that's not so bad. And I thought this would be more shimmery. Maybe it'll dry shimmery. That. Okay, well, I want to let these dry and then I'm going to do some designs on them. And okay, while we wait, I'll paint some more greenery coming down from a different branch. Let's do a different branch. I usually don't paint with the smallest of brushes, but and we'll string some lights. I don't think this is dry enough to do that, to do my other parts. Add a little bit more greenery over here. Well, my impatience is not good. And let's see, little string of lights. Oops, water. make my little lights, and I'll probably do the lights in a gold, little gold. I don't like that brush. I'll use this one. Let's try this. Maybe a little gold mixed with this little blue. Let me try with the blue. No, I think it's going to be the gold, so it shows up. So, as I'm going along, these are little Christmas lights, or they're supposed to be. And this is coming together. Once it dries, I can do some design on the ornaments. And so I might have to pause this, let it dry, and then come back to finish this little project here that I've got going on. An impromptu project. This was not planned. I'd planned to open up my 12 Days of Christmas, but it doesn't start till Christmas Day. And it's an advent calendar, and it would be nice to have some surprises for Christmas. This year is a very odd one for us. My family, well, one of my daughters is in another state, and we can't be together this year. Sad. Last year, same. I feel sad. And then my other daughter works in the service industry, and they do not get the holiday off. And actually, she'll be working until very late, all day and into the night. So I am trying to figure out what I am going to do for the holiday. I might spend it painting with you guys, so I'm not all alone, but probably not. I think I'm going to try and either go to a movie. If you have suggestions for a good thing to do on Christmas Day, but it's going to be raining. I was going to go drive up to Point Reyes, which if you're from California, you might know what that's all about. But it is forecast a lot of rain this holiday season. So I don't think I'm going to be driving out to nature. I do love to go drive by on rainy days, stormy skies. I love to drive by the ocean, which I live very close to the ocean, just really close, so close. And just look at the waves of the Pacific Ocean. It's always so inspiring. And so, it's actually kind of nice to have a day just to myself. I am not a lonely person. I do have I have family. I'm always around people. So, but unfortunately, like I'd like to spend I feel sad mostly for my daughter that's in Denver by herself on the Christmas day. Sad. Sad to me. I don't know. Hopefully she's not going to be sad. I don't know why I'm talking about this, but anyway, because all our lives we're big celebrators of this holiday, and you know, as your children grow up and become adults and move away, things change. But we will have a different type of holiday in the years to come. I'm kind of in a temporary living situation, and I will be moving sometime in the future. Maybe to Europe. That's kind of a dream. I would love to move to I don't know, maybe Spain, which is where my family's from, or England. I kind of have a dream about living in England, but I think it's harder to get a visa there. I am qualified and have done everything I need to do, I think, to get my EU visa, but it's taking forever to hear back. But I'm eligible, so we'll see what happens with that. I can't retire yet, but when I do, I think it's going to be in another country. At least that is the current plan. And I love Europe very much. Okay. I think I will do. I'm sitting here just talking because, I mean, just watching me paint's probably kind of boring. Not that what I'm saying is that particularly interesting, but I just finished a book. I listened to it on audiobook, and it was a romantasy called Quicksilver. I actually really enjoyed it. There is it's kind of I don't know, some people like it, some people don't. I actually liked it. I wasn't expecting to. So maybe that was the key. Having watched some of the booktubers make fun of the book, and then I was like, well, I don't know. I'm going to try it. Why not? It was a library book. I got it. I was able to download it. If I don't like it, I could always stop reading it. It's not a big deal. And as it turns out, I really enjoyed it. The audio version is very good. I heard it was good, so I thought I would try the audio version. I do have the book. I was going to kind of do a tandem read where you read and listen, but because I like to paint and I like to do other things, and have another physical book going at the same time, I decided to just listen to that book on audio. The narrators these days are so good. Like, it's so much better than in the past, I think, with audiobooks. They're just really up their game. And it really brought that book to life, and the characters, especially the male narrator. He had such a sexy voice. So, yeah. Crazy me. All right, and let's see, what kind of shape? I guess we'll do another circle, and I want to do this one as I'm not seeing the colors I want to use. I'm going to try this color over here, one of these sparkly, this burgundy one, maybe. Oh no, I don't like that. That's not what I wanted. Okay, let's try this one. Really should wait for this to dry. It's all gonna run together. It's kind of a weird shape. It's so quiet. Okay. All right, I'm gonna let this dry, then I'm gonna come back and decorate these ornaments, and then we'll see what it looks like at the end. Hold on one second, this purple, I gotta fix this. All right, I think I'm done with the watercolor part. So I can wrap this up, let this dry, and I will be back. Okay, I think everything is dry now. Yep. So I'm gonna do some decorations. Let's see, first, I'm gonna put some Posca on that. All right, let's see. Just put some random designs with some of these markers that I have. Okay, let's do this one. Oh, I love Posca pens except for this. Like, all of a sudden they drop a big blob of white where you didn't want it. Let's see, maybe I could just take it out really quick before it dries. Yeah. Okay. Oh, come on. Don't do that to me. Okay. Well, here we go. Put some paint on that. Cover that up. And let's It's going to need to dry a little. So I'll just move on to the next. Let me try this white one. Maybe this works better. This is a pen touch. Oh, but it doesn't have a sharp, I don't know. I've never tried this. I'm kind of nervous. What am I going to do? Let's see. What am I going to test it on? I'll test it on this. Okay, let's try it. Not fantastic. I have these white gel pens that might work too. This is going to have to dry, and then I'm going to have to go over it because I want it to be a little bit brighter. I'm afraid of making a blob come out. Oops, there we go. Oh, this is going to be wider. So I'll just make them all a little fatter. It might be that the paint is not, I mean, it feels kind of dry, but I don't think it's dry enough. Is a problem with this one. Anyway, there's, Jesus, let's see. Oh, well, I'm going to leave that guy alone for now. I'll put another little line over here. me see if this is better. No. Okay. So I'm gonna struggle with this because I want it to be wider. And let's see, for this one, wait a minute. These gel pens are kind of cool. Let's see how they perform. I'm gonna test it on a piece of paper. No, it's not gonna do anything on that. Let's try this white one. No. Let's see. I have white. This is a white gel pen. You know what it is the paint. I forgot I painted over that, so it's not dry yet. Let's do black dots. Probably should use a smaller tip, but this, it's gonna work. I'm gonna get my little black Sharpie and do some outlines. Okay. This has to dry. And don't like the way that white turned out. Has to dry. Okay, enough of the impatience. Alright. This one will have to dry. I'll just come back and finish this later, and then we're going to be done. It's a simple, nothing, little fun piece. Don't know if I want to finish it on camera or not, but thanks for joining me, and sorry for my ambivalence about this, but this is so impromptu and this is taking forever to dry, and I don't want to bother with it anymore. All right, well, thanks so much. Bye-bye. Okay, I'm back. I did sound a little dejected a little early because things weren't completely dry and it wasn't quite working out. And, you know, I shouldn't. This should be a happy time. This is Christmas, and this is a happy little doodle that I'm doing. And so I'm going to actually finish it. Now, it definitely should be dry. So I can make my marks. If this will work, I don't know, these I'm not the Posca pens I can be happy with or very dissatisfied with, depending on how they're wanting to behave. They're kind of unpredictable. I don't know if you guys ever have that issue with Posca pens, but I do. So I'm struggling with this one today. Just want to get my lines bright. And there. I wonder if I should outline these little guys with black. Yeah, not sure. And let's see, so there's gold in that. And I think I will do more gold. More gold. In fact, maybe I'll put gold on top of this white, since I'm having such a great time with these white lines. And then we have this. Oh, this is pretty, like the sheen in this is very pretty. This pink one. That's cute. Okay, let's see. I will outline these. Probably use a different one because I want to make sure that I get good lines. Let's try this one. Well, outline this one. I actually like the way this color turned out. Pretty different. And the last one here. This tree, it's interesting. It kind of has almost a Palm Springs feel to it. So this could be my Palm Springs Christmas. I don't know if any of you have ever been to Palm Springs. I have not been in many years, but it's definitely a different feel to what a lot of people imagine Christmas to be snowy, but a lot of parts of the country and the world does have they don't get snow in the winter, and they might get pretty nice weather. And a Palm Springs Christmas would be one way to get away from the cold. I just decided to outline the whole piece. And then this little guy here. There we go. And I like it. It's not bad. I mean, I guess I could put something down here, but I think we're good. So here is my Merry Little Christmas doodle for the day, with a little bit of mixed media in it. So some markers and some different watercolors with some shimmer in them. Some of them had shimmer. Let's see, this one's a shimmery paint. This one was shimmery. This one was too. I really surprised. This color I'm not crazy about. I wonder if I could go over it with a different color to make it look more my style. Like, let's see. You know what I love? I love there is a deep, deep light ultramarine blue that's really pretty. And I'm going to put some on top of that. And I just have to find it first. That's lavender. I have to find the ultramarine blue. I think this one's forget-me-not. Yeah, that's not ultramarine blue. Where is my ultramarine blue? This is French blue. Oh, the French blue is probably ultramarine, maybe. Primary blue, Paris blue, dragonfly blue, French. This is lapis. Do I have an ultramarine blue in from Deep Deep Light? I thought I did. Do they have one? I might never have gotten one. I'm going to do the French blue. Let's see if I throw French blue on top of this purple one, what that's going to look like. I mean, it's going to cover up some of the paint here, but maybe it'll give it a better, because I just wasn't crazy about this like purple one. And this is this French blue does look pretty ultramarine-y. This is probably it. Okay. And when that dries, then at the end, I can put some highlights on top of it. Let's see, maybe actually I can do that now. Okay. Well, thank you for joining me today, and I hope you all have a wonderful holiday, and Merry Christmas, everyone. Bye-bye now.